Hi friends, this is Bear and welcome to Aussie Bear Budgets. As you can see, I am doing a bit of a grocery haul today. I've just come back from down the street. Now, the irony of it is that it is a quarter to 11. It's a quarter to 11 on Monday morning, and I would normally be at the lodge. However, I rang to let them know this morning that I would be able to come up, and they asked me to not come up for this week because one of the residents has got COVID. So I'm actually quite happy to stay home because I do not want to get COVID. And especially having just gotten over a cold, I do not want to, go in a backward direction. And I have never had COVID. My daughter's never had COVID. My son has, my eldest son, and my second son and his wife, they've had COVID, but my daughter and I have never had COVID, so I really don't want to get COVID now. So I'm quite happy to stay home. So I am home for the rest of this week, unexpectedly. So I went and I did a bit of a grocery shop this morning. I paid a couple of bills, including my electricity bill. I drew some money out of the bank because I had none, and I swapped out the silver that I had into gold coins. So so I thought I'd just show you quickly what I got. Now, everything that you see here on the table, that cost me $101, but I used the gift card. So I used the $100 gift card that my daughter gave me, and I only actually had to pay $1 and change. I can't remember how much it was, 70 something cents maybe, I don't know. So oh my gosh, I remember when you used to be able to get a lot more for this, a lot more than this for $100. But it is what it is, and there's some expensive items here. So like cheese, for instance, I got a kilo block of black and gold cheese. That's our generic brand for those who don't know. That is a $10.50 block of cheese. $10.50. That is insane. It's just insane. Absolutely crazy. But we needed cheese, and we do eat a lot of cheese. We eat a lot of cheese dishes, and we have a lot of cheese on toast and that sort of stuff, cheese on crackers. I did get a box of cat food, even though I do not need cat food. We have plenty. But the brand that we have, hold on a minute and I'll show you. That's the brand that I normally get for the girls, or that I have most of at the moment. And they are being really picky and being very finicky about whether or not they will eat it. So I got one of these, which is another brand that they like. It's the in jelly, because they prefer their food in jelly, and it's for 7+ years. And both my girls, like one is 10.5, the other one is almost 13. So they like that. So I got that just to have a bit of something different on hand while they're being so picky. Does my head in, I swear. Okay, I got chicken drumsticks. Now this was funny. Like I got 2 trays of this because this is just, let me get on my soapbox and have a little bit of a whinge, okay? Just a little bit of a whinge. Why do they pack their drumsticks in uneven amounts? There is actually 5 in each of these trays, and that annoys me. Because my daughter doesn't eat them, I eat them, but I have 2 at a time. And so if I just buy 1 tray, I end up with 1 left over. What good is that to me? That's so annoying. So I buy 2 trays. But that doesn't bother me so much with the chicken drumsticks, because I eat a lot of them, because we have chicken a lot because it's the cheapest meat. Now, the other thing with this tray was $4.50 a kilo, so it was $3.46 for the tray. This tray also $4.50. So this one was $3.90 for the tray. They were the only 2 trays that were at $4.50 per kilo. All the other trays of drumsticks all were sitting there together, and these were mixed through. All the other trays were $6.50 a kilo. I don't know why. The date on these is still good. And I will be freezing them, so that's not an issue either. But these were basically half price. Well, not really. They were $2 cheaper a kilo. $2 cheaper a kilo. But I don't know why. All the rest was $6.50 a kilo. I don't know. But anyway, I got these two. I also got some chicken breast fillets. There's 2 trays there, 2 fillets per tray. These are for my daughter because she prefers these over the drumsticks. And these were $14 a kilo, so $11.20 a tray. But each of those breast fillets get cut in half for her. So, because she doesn't eat that much, and these breast fillets are enormous. So each tray is 4 meals for her. So that works out at reasonable value. Now, the other meat that I got is what we're having for dinner tonight. We're having lamb rump steaks for dinner. And again, why do they pack them in trays of 3? Why not 4? Why not 4? I don't know. So I had to buy 2 trays because they're only small and we have 2 each. And then there's 2 left over. But those extra 2 I'm going to use for a quick rice meal that I want to make up to take as lunches when I do go up to the lodge next week. So, I mean, it all works out, but it annoys me. It annoys me that they put them in trays of 3 or trays of 5. That's so stupid. But I know why they do it. They do it because it forces you to buy a second tray. So it forces you to buy more than what you need. And then you've got a couple left over, so then you've got to go and buy more to make use of that couple that you got left over. Oh, it just makes me so mad. Tray of thin sausages. These are for me because my daughter prefers the thick ones and she's got some of those in the freezer. So there were 6 in this, which I was happy about because I have 2 at a time. So, you know, if there were 7, I'd have to put one aside until I got another one, which really, you know how I feel. Anyway, so I got those. I got some cocktail frankfurts. They're for my lunch today. That looks like an enormous packet, but there's only actually 8 in there. Like they're just, it's not, like it's all packaging. So let me try and get this open. Oh, paper everywhere now. So yeah, it's not as enormous as it looks. There's just 8. There's just 8 of them. I'm going to have those with sauce for my lunch today. Get that paper out of the way. I got myself an orange. I like oranges, and I just thought, why not? I got 2 cans of tuna in brine and my Easy Mac. I got a pumpkin to go with tonight's dinner. That was on a really good price, $2.50 a kilo for butternut pumpkin. That's really cheap. So I got that, and I got a bag of Doritos, which I love. These are my favourites. These were $2.50 a bag because they were on sale. And I got a bag of Darryl Lee licorice all sorts, which I really like as well. And they were on sale. I mean, these days I only buy confectionery and snacks like that when they're on sale because their normal price is so expensive. I was looking at the chocolates today because I do love me some chocolate. I really do. And just a block of chocolate is $8 now. $8 for a block of chocolate. Wow, that just hurts. That hurts. And I was looking at the bag of Reese's Pieces, and I really want to get some of those. And I have been blessed with a little bit of spending money. I have been blessed. Thank you very much to the person who blessed me. And she did indicate that I should go and treat myself to some Reese's Pieces. But the small bag was $8 and I wasn't going to pay that. So I'm going to wait for them to go on sale. And when they go on sale, I'm going to buy a bag to treat myself. But in the meantime, I have these 2. So that's my grocery haul for today. Yeah, I mean, expensive items like the meat. The meat's always expensive. And cheese. Oh my gosh. But I know that people are feeling the pinch everywhere. Yeah, I mean, this is global. It's not just here. It's not just my household that's feeling the pinch. Everybody is. And I realise that, my frustration matches everybody else's frustration. So anyway, that's my grocery haul for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I haven't done one of these for a while because most of the time I just buy 1 or 2 things at a time because I'm only buy it as I need it. I don't really do a big shop, but all of this stuff I needed. Like my poor daughter. My poor daughter, she had, other than 2 sausages in the freezer, she had no meat. Because she and I have separate freezers because a lot of her stuff is gluten-free. Check this out. Talk about nosy. You nosy girl. Yeah, so a lot of my daughter's stuff that she buys is gluten-free. So we have separate freezers so that we don't get it mixed up. And yeah, so her she had frozen fish for dinner last night. She cooked dinner. She had frozen fish because she didn't have any meat. I'm like, okay, I really need to go to the supermarket and get her some chicken. So that's what I have done. All right. And yeah, Miss Pippin's going to check out the paper. She's very interested in the paper over there. And so I will put all of this stuff away. And please like, subscribe, comment and share and hit the notification bell. And stay tuned for my next video. And in the meantime, take care, God bless, and I love you. Bye-bye.